I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Adam Beam. With recent Corpus Christi City Council meetings getting heated, I decided to sit down with a First Amendment expert to see just how much weight their rules for decorum really hold.
Please leave.
Under threat of arrest.
I'm sorry, Miss Manager. That's breaking decorum.
It's becoming a familiar sight in council chambers. Attendees escorted out for breaking the city's rules of decorum.
Please stop.
We're not stopping.
Please.
You can't stop.
You're breaking decorum, ma'am.
Amy Sanders is a First Amendment scholar and tenured professor at Penn State University and a former professor at UT Austin who spent 6 years studying Texas government and open meetings laws. She says the city does have the right to set some ground rules.
The government entities are free to make reasonable rules. That could include something like how long a person can speak.
But several of Corpus Christi's current rules may cross a line. Take the requirement that speakers identify themselves before addressing the council.
There's absolutely nothing in the Texas government code that says that a person should be required to identify themselves before they speak on a matter.
Sanders says forcing speakers to state their name or address raises both privacy and safety concerns. Then there's the city's rules that speakers cannot address individual council members directly. Sanders says that's also problematic, telling me that if a council member represents your district, you have a First Amendment right to speak to them directly in a public forum. And what about profanity?
There are very few types of speech that aren't protected by the First Amendment. In fact, even hate speech is protected by the First Amendment. And the idea behind that is we don't want the government to be drawing lines in the sand about what speech is going to be acceptable and what speech is not going to be acceptable.
Amy Sanders says the best thing neighbors can do is know their rights and points to the Texas Attorney General's office's website as a great starting point. Reporting from City Hall, I'm Adam Beam for KRIS 6 News.